Coming up on UTVS News, more information on the H1N1 virus in St. Cloud.
And one St. Cloud resident is not so happy about the construction.
They're saying that the construction site is 2 to 3 blocks away, and so I wouldn't be that impacted by it.
We will have the details.
But first, another reason to check for ticks. UTVS News starts right now.
Hello and welcome to UTVS News. I'm Alan Dargam.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Tony Seaman. 2 rare tick diseases have resurfaced in Minnesota. The Minnesota Department of Health says that the Rocky Mountain fever and the Powassan fever have been found in the Midwest.
A child from Dakota County has died from complications to the Rocky Mountain spotted fever. The loss marks the first death in state history from this disease. Authorities also confirmed 2 cases of the Powassan disease as well. Those affected by Powassan survived, but with complications. Rocky Mountain spotted fever starts with a headache and a rash and is caused by the common wood tick.
Powassan disease causes swelling of the brain and is carried by deer ticks, the same tick that carries Lyme disease. Although rare, officials are urging extra caution as we approach the end of tick season.
A former champion for the St. Cloud Police Department is being investigated over a sexual assault complaint that happened back in 2000. Officers arrested 82-year-old Arthur Ree of St. Cloud for first-degree criminal sexual conduct. Police say the assaults took place with the female victim for a period of about a year and a half. Ree is being held in the Stearns County Jail. Cigarettes are dangerous, but don't take my word for it. The St. Cloud Fire Department responded to a call this morning at 13th Avenue Southeast to extinguish a fire. Residents noticed their neighbor's deck smoldering and called the police. About $900 in damage was done to the apartment deck and the siding of the building. Leon Faust of the St. Cloud Fire Department says make sure cigarettes are extinguished before tossing them.
A section of 7th Street will remain closed through tomorrow for utility repairs. 7th Street Southeast
in the near future. It was announced today
will remain closed through tomorrow for utility repairs. 7th Street Southeast between Riverside Drive and Wilson Avenue will be blocked to traffic. The city engineer's office says that detours will not be posted.
The Department of Transportation will be putting more money into transportation systems in the near future. It was announced today that $4.5 million will be put into the Americans with Disabilities Act. The money will go into improving pedestrian ramps, sidewalks, and accessible pedestrian signals. The majority of construction will be focused on regions with a lot of pedestrian traffic and facilities. And the St. Cloud census team is getting ready for the 2010 count and urging people to get involved with the process. Demographers say for every 100 people not counted, the state loses $1 million in government aid. Residents are asked to fill out a 10-question form. Information is completely confidential. Data isn't released to anyone until after 70. The company is planning to expand its recycling program. Eastside Oil is adding 30 used oil public sites to their previous 22 by the end of 2010. The sites will be able to collect used oil, oil filters, and antifreeze. Recycled oil is used as fuel to help pave roads. Stearns County has denied expansion of the Bay Club restaurant in South Haven. Owners Amy and Darren Sheik wanted to add a second deck to the restaurant. The Board of Adjustment rejected the application for the deck. The Sheiks fought the decision by going to Stearns County District Judge Frank Kondracht. Kondracht sent the case back to the board and it was rejected once again. The board says the addition was an environmental nuisance.
Coming up next, our ongoing look at the H1N1 flu and some prevention tips.
And also look at national and international top stories. Stay with us. And once again, students and people in local community need to make sure they stay aware of the warning signs of the H1N1 flu and know how to react. If you feel the signs of a fever with a sore throat, please contact your doctor or student health services. Metro Transit has been given more funding to add 5 police officers to its force. The $1.3 million federal grant is coming from the Department of Homeland Security and is part of the federal stimulus package. Officials say the officers will be working with young people about proper behavior and etiquette while riding public transit. They will also be trained to help prevent terrorism and crime on public transit services. Minnesota residents will see some new laws go into effect on August 1st. If you lose your cell phone, you will now be protected from any charges the finder may rack up. Some drivers may get off the hook as well. Drivers will now be able to exceed the speed limit by 10 miles per hour passing another car on 2-lane highways, as long as the speed limit is at least 50 miles per hour. For more information and the entire list of laws, visit the Minnesota State website.
And now Haji Abu joins us at the Assignment Center to give us a look at national and international news.
Haji, we've learned there is standoff in Louisiana. Can you please tell us more details?
State University.
All right, welcome back. Peter Tamala now joins us to take a look at this crazy weather we've been having.
Yeah, it's a little crazy. I mean, it's been cool, but as we've talked about in the past, we know we're in that drought as well.
I was outside today and I start feeling chilly and raining. And so what's next? Snowing maybe in July?
I don't know. No snow in July. We'll get to that.
Tickets are now on sale for a new exhibit at the Mall of America in Bloomington. Bodies, the exhibition photo has 250 real, whole, and partial bodies on display. The exhibit will run from August 8th to December 2010.
You know, I've seen those exhibits around before, and I don't think I have the stomach to go visit one of those things. Seeing actual organs.
So you saved your money, not buy your tickets now.
Exactly. Yeah, I will be passing. I mean, I'm sure it's very interesting, but I'm going to have to give it a pass because I'm a little too much of a...
Well, hopefully you'll have a good weekend to get out there. It's going to be pretty miraculous. I mean, doesn't have warm temperatures, but it'll be pretty nice. Mid-70s throughout the week. Highs in the 70s. Lows in 50s. It'll be a pretty good week to get out there.
So I will be golfing.
You will be golfing. I'll join you on the links. We'll do it up.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you next week.
Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.